All right, so the recording issues persisted for what was supposed to be episode 2, which would have continued the junior career. We would have played 2 games before we would have been eliminated. So I'll just recap what happened. We played the Hamilton Bulldogs in the last game of round robin, and we lost in a tight game. It was low scoring. We played a really good game. We just gave up 2 really just difficult goals in tight. And then we played Hamilton again in a rematch. You actually see it right here. There's the results. And the second game against Hamilton, which was the first game of elimination play, we got shellacked. And my team took, I'm not even kidding, my team took literally penalty after penalty after penalty. It was almost like a glitch, but we've lost this recording because the recording software has, it's just something has gone wrong with the recording software. I'm hoping I have it solved, but we lost that crazy gameplay where my team literally took several penalties after another, and we were on multiple 5-on-3s. I gave up 6 goals in the contest, and it was not pretty. I got pulled after the 6th one. It was awful. It was the worst game we could have played for an elimination game. But anyway, we had the interview process that also got cut out. So we were interviewed by 3 teams, and I am pretty sure the first team that interviewed us was the Carolina Hurricanes, and then we were interviewed, I think, by the New York Rangers, and then finally we were interviewed by the Montreal Canadiens, who, remember, I predicted we would go to the Montreal Canadiens in the first episode. I made that prediction. I said I had a feeling we might get drafted by Montreal, but I'm hoping we will get drafted by the Carolina Hurricanes. Obviously, being a Hurricanes fan, I'm hoping that is the case. But we're here on draft day. It's only the second episode. We're already doing the draft, but it's not been an easy time recording this series, so just bear with me. All right, so we're right here. Without any further ado, let's hope this records. I'm going to hit record on this thing, and we're going to jump into the NHL draft. Our chance to be drafted. We should be in the first round, hopefully, by the Hurricanes. Let's find out where we're going to go. We're 67 overall. We had a decent Memorial Cup tournament. Oh my, here we go. The draft is underway. We're waiting to find out where we've been selected. It's skipping ahead, and we've gone, into the first round. Oh, we've gone to Carolina. Oh, yeah. We went 59th overall to my hometown team. Oh, this is amazing. We actually get drafted by my team in real life. Look at him. Doesn't he look amazing? He looks beautiful. Very young, youthful, ready to show to the world what we're capable of. This is amazing to actually get drafted for the first time by your team in real life. I don't want to leave. I don't ever want to leave already. Oh, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's simulate to next season. I'm super hyped. Oh, yeah.
That's got to be a nice moment for the
it's real.
His name called.
It's better than that, James. It's the realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
Yo, I have the biggest smile on my face right now.
Opportunity for management and their...
Oh, look at it.
Now, the understanding that we've got is that the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, is he thinking the nameplate might be up there?
Oh, you're hoping, but, he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very often. The jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
Oh, he looks so good in red and black. Miniature rant. EA Sports, why can't we skip the Sobalski stuff when we're in these menu screens? It should be at least as basic as that, because you get like a brief second to skip the Sobalski segments, and then once you miss it, you can't skip it. You have to sit through the whole thing. But anyway, we look amazing. We're sitting here in front of the hometown media. This is absolutely incredible. By the way, the Hurricanes dressing room is not circular like it was in that cutscene. I know it's a generic dressing room with the team logos. It is actually square, and I've actually been in it. I've actually been lucky enough to be in it. But it is amazing to get picked by the hometown team. So I don't know if this had any influence, but I did put my hometown this year as Raleigh. So maybe that had a influence on us getting drafted by the team. They had to pick us, a young stud goaltender out of North Carolina. Maybe we can make the team. We should be able to make the team. You know how EA has cheesed the Be a Pro series. The important thing was being picked. I don't even care that we didn't go in the first round. I am elated right now. This is seriously just amazing to be drafted by Carolina. Oh, it feels so good. So good. Oh, we're sitting down with the GM. What's up, GM Chiodo, if I'm saying your last name correctly. They're glad to have me here. Well, I'm more than excited to be here. I mean, excited doesn't even really describe it. But I would describe myself as a flexible player. Yes, let's please management early on. Get the management on our good side so we don't have to be forced into leaving this beautiful place. Upgrade a few areas. Let's see what we need to upgrade the most. Again, I think rebound control might be the biggest area of concern right now. I'm not worried about dialogue until we get better and up into like the 90s in terms of our overall rating. Rebound control. Actually, I'm gonna go with resiliency. We need to upgrade that ability, but we have another trait point available that we can use, but let's not use it in the same area. Let's use it to upgrade our well, that doesn't really affect us in the crease, does it? Let's upgrade our positioning. So we're going to upgrade positioning, and that'll be the last one we'll do. We have no more trait points available. All right, so we're up here at preseason. Here's the deal. We're going to sim preseason and get right to the start of the regular season. I have a feeling EA hasn't touched a thing. We're not going to go down to the AHL. We're going to start in the NHL. So there's no point. We're just going to sim right to the regular season. So let's just sim to the 4th. Well, another trait point here. Let's use it on... I'm going to use it to improve movement. So we'll use it on movement. There we go. The preseason is over. There's some things you can polish. I put you on the roster. Coach Lawrence Blake. What happened to Coach Brindamore? Where's Roddy B? I don't really care. I mean, we made the team. I mean, we knew we were going to make the team. I simmed all of preseason and it worked out entirely in my favor. No time wasted whatsoever. As a 67 overall. Oh, why did it drop me down in the yeah, anyway, the line score dropped down. We're the backup. We knew we were going to be the backup. All right, we're here before the season opener, which also happens to be the home opener. And I'm, of course, not starting. We didn't expect to start. I'm 69 overall now. Very nice. And we're going to be sitting on the bench for this game. And I'm assuming we're backing up Frederik Andersen. Where's the lines? All right, so there's the Hurricanes roster. It is pretty much as expected, except for Noel Achari. And Dominic Bach has made his way up to the NHL now, so there you go. Colin Blackwell. And that's about the only changes, really, at least on the forward side of things. Defensively, Slaven Pesci. How did D'Angelo end up back here? He ended up back here with Mark Giordano. Okay. Well, the Hurricanes got rid of him very quickly and then brought him right back. Ethan Bear on the third pairing. And can we look at the scratched? Vinny Lettieri and Jake Gardner. Okay, well, Jake Gardner, we don't know what's going to happen to him. And Frederik Andersen in the starter's crease, and we're going to be backing him up in the net. All right, first game. Against Columbus, we're going to have to sim this one out before we get our first start, and we've won the game, much like in real life. 5-1 W, that's very close to the result we had in real life. Am I starting in San Jose? And we won that game. 3-1 W, that's very close to real life as well. And we dropped that one in overtime. So is that a hint of things to come? A game in Edmonton. Will I get the first start on this road trip? You went from the draft floor to being drafted, going through the preseason, and now it's your time to make your NHL debut. What do you expect from this game? I'm just really excited about it, and I'm expecting it to be a challenging but fun game. We're going to get the start on the road in Edmonton. Remember the last series we did? We started our first game on the road in Colorado, and I don't know what's so confusing, but okay. I don't know. I'm flustered. You guys have microphones all stuffed in my face, and I'm about to make my debut. Of course, I'm flustered. But remember, we started on the road in Colorado, and it didn't go very pretty. So hopefully this one goes a lot better. Coach Blake, I'm not even nervous. Don't even mention the word nerves. I'm not nervous. I know I can do this. I worked hard, and I put a lot of work in. I won't let the team down. We're going to go out there and get a massive W. I do have to face Connor McDavid, though, and Leon Draisaitl. Oh boy, the text with a fan. Can't wait to see me in action. My new favorite player, no doubt. Don't put too much expectation on me, though. Big thanks, really excited to play on the Hurricanes. Would love to stay for a while. There are no truer words for me to be spoken. That is the complete 100% honest truth. Am I ready to do this? Are we ready to jump in and do this? The career NHL debut on the road in Edmonton, Alberta. This is a big game. We can have no mistakes. And we got to play Connor McDavid and the Oilers. Oh boy, here we are. Here we go. Oh boy, the anthems in Edmonton. There's no there's no music playing. Okay, well, that was very awkward. No music playing. They were super nervous, more nervous than I am for this start. Here we go. NHL debut. We didn't even get the introduction. We just had the weird, awkward anthems, and we're going to see our first shot. We stop it. A shot on net from 21. I don't know who that is. It's going to roll up the boards. And, man, this gameplay is so fast. And Nino Niederreiter, the former Hurricane, scores on us on just the second shot we face in the NHL. I'm warning you, this is exactly how this series is pretty much going to go. It was just like this when we started in Colorado with the Vegas Golden Knights, and it didn't take very long for them to strike. It's crazy. The NHL game in this is so much faster than the junior game. The junior level was slow compared to this, and I don't have the movement as a goaltender. It's just going to be tough sledding for the first couple of seasons as we try to get this career mode underway. Just want to get that first one out of your system, get it past you, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore. That's the big brain thinking that I have. Draisaitl, oh my God. We didn't even move despite pushing, and Niederreiter has his second goal of the game. We're not ready for this. We are not ready for this whatsoever. Dude, we are so overmatched. I pushed, and we didn't even move. We have no movement. All right, I'm going to play very deep in the crease. Shot missed the net from Hyman. It's just 2 goals on like 3 shots. No big deal. This is the most frustrating thing about this career mode is they don't put you down in the American League so you can develop your abilities before you jump up to this level of play, because legitimately in the game, the NHL level is too fast for a 67 overall. Well, I'm 69 now, but it's too fast for the overall rating that we have. I ranted about this in the start of the career mode we did for NHL 22. I don't need to rant too much again, but my point still stands. We don't need to be playing here at this level right now. We're not ready for this. Oh my God. Can you guys just not give this stuff up? Poor defensive play right now. What are the odds that I get pulled in this game? I think they're extremely likely. I don't want to see Niederreiter shoot the puck ever again. I'm going to come out and get this. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. But I've done it anyway. Here. Oh, shot on net in my first game? Yes, indeed. Oh my God. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my God, we stopped Niederreiter for once. Blocker save. We've rebounded decently. This Oilers attack is too much. Too much right now. Oh, no. No! I swear, Niederreiter on the ice is an absolute terror. So hold on a second. Just get a whistle, dude. Oh my God. Overwhelmed and overplayed. All right, 8 shots for the Oilers. It's taking them no time to even think about shooting the puck right now. Going to be a long night ahead of us here in Edmonton. Teravainen, good turnover. Can we just get on the board? I might need to turn on my little angles cheats. Oh my God, a shot over the net by Nugent Hopkins. Back to the point, Ceci had to let one rip, but not going to be allowed to by Svechnikov. This is supposed to be the dream start. We're not going to let this get ruined by Nino Niederreiter. All right, well, maybe we can start possessing it a little more in the attacking zone. There we go, Aho. Nice try, he pushed it wide though. Or help, Svechnikov digs it out of the scrum, walks in. And that's all he could do on Campbell. Campbell's going to hold on to it and ends up playing it. An awkward play there for Foegele. I'm going to have to really play deep in my crease and simplify because we just don't have the movement, the speed right now. There we go. Good job skating it. And we got possession now, extended possession for the Hurricanes. Seth Jarvis just takes it right to Campbell. 8 shots to 4 still, although the Oilers have attempted more than 8, but only 8 have actually hit the net. They've threatened on multiple occasions. This is not it. Niederreiter, McDavid line. This line on the ice. Save off Draisaitl. We made a calm save. And he's going to get it again. Connor McDavid shooting. We stopped Connor McDavid the first time we faced him. You guys want to go get that? Uh-oh. Oilers possession. McDavid. Back to Draisaitl. Oh no, the Oilers working it in the corner. A turnover there would be bad. So we got away from that threat. Nice move by Jarvis. Rebound. Kotkaniemi scores with 13.9 remaining in the period. We are going to cut the lead in half is what we're going to do. Down 2-1 now. It's a huge goal there. It was Seth Jarvis to move to the inside. The rebound off the pad of Campbell put home by Kotkaniemi. That's a little more like it. Now getting ourselves back in the game before the first period can end. I need to backstop this team the rest of the way. I know we're going to be tested more than we have been so far. Looks like the period is just going to end right in the Oilers zone, but not without a final shot by Martinook. And yeah, that was a less than ideal start to our career, our first career start. Not the ideal way to do it, but I'll just chalk it up to nerves. It was nerves. First start, nerves. It could have gone a lot better that first period. Hey, now, I'm just grateful the team's got us back within 1 in this game. I've seemed to have composed myself a little bit. I figured out we need to play deep in our crease. Not too deep, but we definitely don't have the speed or the movement in, say, the butterfly to play aggressive and recover yet. So we're going to have to make up for that by playing deeper in our crease, and we're making blocker saves on Draisaitl. I am lucky I'm playing behind a really good defensive team, so I do have that to look forward to and help me out. So McDavid might be aggressive. He's going for the shot. Someone want to get it? I kind of blocked the Oilers players from getting to it. Seth Jarvis helped create the first goal the Hurricanes scored in this game. Almost goes to create the second one. And now it's Connor McDavid again, but picked off. Look at this. Netsch straight off the bench, almost a breakaway. Pulls up and scores. It's going to be Nurse puts it in his own net after Netsch's shot was saved. The rebound went right to Darnell Nurse, and he put it right in the back of the net. And Campbell is going to be screaming his face off at him for that one. Martin Netsch has tied the game. He was straight off the bench on a clear-cut breakaway. Pulled up to get around the defenseman. Made that shot on the net, which proved to be useful. Oh, my God. That rebound could not have been in a worse location. And Martin Netsch, he's drawn a penalty. A trip to the Oilers, as the first penalty in this game is going to go against the home team. Tyson Barrie taking the tripping minor. Good hustle play by Netsch, just keeps his feet moving. Had a good play moving it into the attacking zone, which drew the penalty. And so we're going to go on the first man advantage in this game, a chance to, believe it or not, grab the lead. And Aho wins the faceoff. There's the one-time attempt. This is going to be a slow roller on Campbell. So we're going to play this behind the net, try to settle it down, see if someone gets on the wing. There it is. Svechnikov, let's not play it off the boards like we did in junior. right to the opposing team's player into an open net. Svechnikov right back in. Backdoor feed, Teravainen. We've taken the lead on the power play. So how about that? We create a quick transitionary turnover, and we make a goal out of it. Thanks to Teuvo Teravainen going to the back door, and the feed set up by Andrei Svechnikov. Campbell is flailing to make the save, but he's caught out, and it's just too late. David handles back to the point. CC, look at the glove save, and we're going to get a whistle at the top of our crease. We just need to do our job for the rest of this game. Just do our job, keep our job very simple, make it easy on ourselves. Teravainen again defensively swooping back in from behind the play from an angle, handed it back to Barry. We make a save. Now they would go. Oh my, that bounced off the glass off of me. Slavin's in trouble. Slavin's in trouble. Help him out. No help for Slavin. Finally, it's Teravainen who's just done a great job defensively in this game coming back. That shouldn't have been passed through center like that. Hyman from the boards passes to Barry. Look at me right on top of the Tyson Barry chance. I'm going to play it in the corner because Kotkaniemi is there. It's been a very, very eventful game, and we're only halfway through this one. A great backdoor feed to Seth Jarvis. Hyman, a windmill chance that didn't work out for him, but they're still in there on the forecheck, the Oilers. Hyman, and he snipes it, posting in past the blocker. That was just a ripped shot. Well, that just tells you I did not correctly play that angle. That's all there is to that last shot. I did not have the angle cut down correctly. What sucks is there's no traffic, and you can see I'm shading too much over. I need to be a little more aggressive at the top of my crease. But as we go to make a save, we come out. Oh, man. Yeah, the blocker comes down, and it glitches through the pad. I don't know why you don't extend the blocker to make a save here. It's a very simple approach to making a save on this one. Just a very tough break, not being able to get that blocker up and in the way of the path of the puck. And it goes off the post and in. But hey, off the post and in means you were taking most of the angle away, not all of it, unfortunately. And it was just a better shot by the forward. And the good news is we're not far away from seeing 30 shots. We have 3 goals against. We could get to 900, but it's going to require an incredible performance by myself in the rest of this game. And I'm going to have to see more of Niederreiter and McDavid as they go offside. And that goes in the net, but it's not going to count. I got to deal with this Oilers top line. That's going to be the biggest threat that I have to deal with in this entire game. And it's possible we can handle it, but we can't get sniped on like we just did by Zach Hyman. I think I'll be fine. No McDavid breakaways. And then I'll be able to stop everything from here on in, maybe. And Paul Stastny is apparently in Edmonton, but he's actually in Carolina in real life. Look at me just swing around and right to Svechnikov. Aho, now Svechnikov on the right wing. Right at 4 Oilers defensemen, and he still carries it on in the net, on net for Campbell. The one thing that really irks me about these Hurricanes jerseys is the numbering is still inaccurate. They got the right font, but the kerning, or in other words, the spacing between the numbers is too far. It's incorrect. If you look at their spacing of the real numbers on the real jerseys, they're not that far spaced apart as they are in this game. And I don't know if that's just a limitation for EA for some reason or what it is, or if they think that the numbers are supposed to be this far spaced apart. But it doesn't matter. There's final seconds ticking away. Just an observation. As the period ends, we're going to go into the third period, knotted at 3. And it's going to be shutdown time for this third period. I have to have that shutdown mentality for the final period of play. There's a snipe by Hyman that's made the biggest difference going into the final period. Well, I don't need any added pressure. The pressure is already high enough being a 69 overall goaltender playing in the NHL in your first start. So I don't need any added pressure. Let's just make everything as routine and basic as we can. Flexion, Niederreiter. Is that routine and basic enough for you? I like that in the butterfly. On the attack, Connor McDavid has a shot angle. We save it in the butterfly. The rebound given up, though. Niederreiter's shot save. We'll hold on to this one as well. We've stopped Niederreiter the last couple of chances that he's threatened. Another D-zone draw, but both teams have different lines on the ice. And we don't win this one. Shot missed the net. It was a threatening chance on the stick side. Where's the puck gonna move? Glove save. We're right on top of that one. We should have taken a whistle maybe. Down low, low to high. Hyman off the outside of the net. And we can now break it out. Uh-oh. Oh, not a good turnover. I wasn't ready for the turnover. A penalty has been called. Radulov, save, and there's the touch-up off of our save and rebound And we're going to go to the box for tripping. Jacob Slavin, the rare Jacob Slavin penalty. It was a, oh, what was he doing? I think he was going to block, and they ended up taking the legs out of that Oilers player. And we're going to go shorthanded now. The first time in this game that the Hurricanes have been shorthanded. Can we clear it? There we go. Oh, we stopped McDavid, and out of play, used the glove to save Connor McDavid's opportunity. He was in behind the defense. And this pass right off to McDavid, he wasn't exactly behind the defense, but he got around Brady Shea, made it look like nothing, the stick handle around in the slot area, an awkward backhander. And I'm having to read this, and it's the arm and the glove as it pops up and then right out of play. The Oilers on the power play. McDavid out there with Draisaitl, and there's one less Hurricanes player. Hold on to this. There's one less Hurricanes player to defend this. There we go. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Oh, he tried to wrap it where there was no chance. Oh, missed the net. Rebound. How did that not go in? All the chances in the world. McDavid, the Draisaitl. Saved on Draisaitl. We've got it. Just save it. Take a whistle. Heart attack central. Man, they had McDavid going beast mode right here on this possession. He tried to get me to bite. Ethan Bear doing his best defensive attempt. It rolls past us. Fortunately, McDavid ran out of space, tried to tuck it. And then what happened after that? Back to the point. They work it around a lot. It just gets flung wide. So he just missed it entirely. That chance for Nurse off the outside of the net deflects back to center. And then what happened after that? This is the Draisaitl. Look at the passing here on the break-in. Nugent Hopkins across to McDavid, hands it right to Draisaitl, creative by the AI, and then Draisaitl decides to pull up, shoot. Fortunately, we make a nice, easy butterfly save. The puck is right there in front of us as we move in front of it, and we hold it right there. This is too much. This is too much, and there's 52 seconds of power play time still remaining. We have to get one. We have to get possession and clear it. There's a clear. That should alleviate more time, more pressure alleviated. A good stick check there, but we're going to see something, I'm sure. Tyson Barrie deflects out of play. All right, whoever's taking this face-off, win it. Win it. Win the face-off, please. Number 12. Oh, push face-off by the Oilers. They win it. Big block. Niederreiter to Barrie. Blocked again. Oh, I don't know if I like where this is going. No, a whistle's fine. A whistle's fine. We need to win the face-off, though. I'm entrusting these guys to win this face-off. I'm doing everything I can. Number 12, you have got to win this. You shouldn't be wearing number 12, first of all. That's sacrilegious. Eric Stahl. No one wears number... Oh, yeah, that was going to happen. Deflected to Paul Stastny. Right to him. And right at the tail end of the power play. That was the most terrifying power play, and we almost got through it. And they score in the dying seconds of the power play. They've taken a 4-3 lead, yes. And we've seen over 30 shots now. But I don't think we're getting to 900 on this evening. Let's just see what the Oilers have in store for the remainder of this game. It is dumped in by Nurse. Here you go. Oh, I just helped the Oilers out with that one. Look at this crazy play. All I care about now is the win on the debut, and we have to get one to tie the game at least if we're going to have a shot at the win on the debut. No. You got to get in their face. Get right after it. Aho strips him clean of the puck. And then a good try, but they forced it. Teravainen still possession. Oh, there it is. Svechnikov ties it. So that was a very interesting possession. Aho creates the turnover that leads to a couple of chances. We eventually get it on Aho's dish from behind the net to Svechnikov. See him go behind the net, and then he throws it out in front. Svechnikov, bang, bang play. Tough for Campbell. We've tied the game again. So the shot at victory is within reach. They have to show this every time after somebody scores. I don't know. Okay, we came through. They came through big for me when I needed it. I need to make the saves now. No more penalties. The penalty kill was so terrifying. It was very difficult for me to just make basic saves on that power play the Oilers had. We don't need to give them another one. And we're going to have to face a couple more chances for McDavid in this game. I assure you of that. Niederreiter, so dangerous in this game. Get back to this post. Back to the point. Clefbaum. Down low from the corner. Niederreiter deflected. Oh, did we save that Niederreiter chance? This Oilers team is so dangerous offensively. Oh, man, a move by McDavid, almost successful, but picked up by Martinook. They know the 13 third-period shots for the Oilers. That's the entire story right there. These guys know they need to play better for their rookie goaltender. Playing in his first game, the nerves have got to be calmed. Fogle, I got this. And I'm not going to do something stupid with it intentionally, at least. We got the breakout play. Let's go. Jesper Fast from the right wing. From the corner, pulls back. Dishes across. Martinook blocked down. Pesce shoots in the slot, knocked down by Campbell. Paul Stastny has the latest goal in the game for the Oilers. And the latest goal in this game was scored by Svechnikov. We're going for more to get the lead. Oh, we've hit the last minute of play, and we have a rush as well. Oh, that's a big one. That's not good. Someone step up for Teravainen, and he's laying on the ice. He's going to be going off, isn't he? He is injured. That's not good for Teuvo. 38 seconds. Can we find a goal to take the lead at the last possible seconds? Would almost make it difficult. Not impossible, but extremely difficult for Edmonton, but we are still tied. McDavid on a move. D'Angelo defended it well. McDavid in. Stopped McDavid. That's a big save on Connor McDavid. And now the shot from outside over the net. Rebound picked up by Kotkaniemi, fortunately. 8 seconds left to play here in our debut. It looks like this game's going to go. No! A goal by Kotkaniemi off a turnover. 4.4 remaining. What a bad turnover for the Oilers. It looks like we're going to win this game. Unbelievable. I was about to call it. We're going to overtime, but no. He creates his own turnover and scores. Campbell was not expecting it. You can see he was off angle, and we are going to basically win this. Oh, man, here we go. Final 4.4 to face-off taken by Aho, and one. That's it. Victory here in Edmonton, our first career W. Didn't take long to get that one. Not a bad game, considering the threats that we faced. This Oilers team, there it is, the celebrations. The boys are hugging, bringing it in. We get the victory on the road in Edmonton. Feels good, man. It feels so good. That goal right there, the difference maker. Man, does that feel good to get the win out of the way in the first start. It didn't take very long to get it. It looked like it might have been out of reach the way the game started with Niederreiter's 2 goals. We composed ourselves. We got a couple of tough bounces. The Stastny one very specifically in my head. But we saw 32 shots from an Oilers team that was relentless, especially on that power play that they had. They were so relentless, and we held the fort down. We played really, really well. I'm not that disappointed with the save percentage and the goals against, considering the overall rating and the kind of talent we had to go up against tonight. The team backstopped me pretty well. I backstopped the team, but the team defensively played really decent in front of us, and then we got goal support when we needed it. Also a lucky goal from Kotkaniemi to prevent it from going into overtime. And, well, that's a pretty decent start. It could have gone better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. Yeah, you can go ahead and crown me the King of Carolina. I'm the miracle child, and I'm here to bring victory to the Hurricanes. Yeah, I mean, we were not that bad for a debut. That was not bad at all for a debut. And let's just promise that what are we promising? Let's just promise. Let's not over-promise anything. I don't know what we promised, but I'm sure we'll find out in the main menu screen. Win the next game. Well, I just got a W, so we carry on, and we are now playing against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So our first 2 starts are going to be on the road. We haven't played in a while, and this is what we've missed since we've been sitting out while Frederik Andersen has been carrying the entire load. So we played this game in Edmonton, getting our first career victory. Andersen has played every other game other than that. So he's played every game since then. Of course, quite a bit of time off here between the Vancouver game, but we didn't even start in the back-to-back. And now we're on a back-to-back now with Tampa and Buffalo. So looks like we've been given the start. I want to start at home eventually. Hopefully that does happen. All right, well, do we actually have an intro for this one? Is it going to skip everything, or do we actually have an introduction to this game? Nope, it just skipped everything. So I was reading about this on the internet. I can't find anywhere in the settings where you can make it full presentation. It seems we have the condensed presentation mode or setting is just by default. And I was reading on the internet, apparently the full presentation mode is completely random or something like that. I'm not surprised. Leave it to EA to claim they overhauled presentation, and then it would be completely random whether you get it or not, or it would be limited to 6 teams or whatever people said it was. Leave it to EA to completely screw us out of a presentation overhaul. I mean, they do the bare minimum with this game every single year, and you can't really be surprised. The only reason I spent money on it this year is to do this series on this channel. So I hope you guys do enjoy it, and I hope this is worth it. Yeah, you can get it. You can get it. Oh, okay, never mind, Pesci. Here, just miscommunication with the defense. The gameplay's better in terms of goaltender. I feel like the gameplay, the AI is a little bit better. I don't feel like it's massively better, but it's definitely better. It feels like an improvement. Goalie movement is really satisfying. It's satisfying the play, the position right now, but I'm sure that will get changed with updates and whatnot. I just can't believe that the presentation overhaul that they claimed they made is not even available for us to see. I can't even have the intros with the goalies matchups and everything and seeing the stats. It's just so bare bones. This is, to me, in terms of presentation at least, so far, it seems like a step backwards. Is the Stanley Cup celebration even in this then? That leads me to wonder. Oh my God, was that Chara taking that slap shot? And why is he still playing is also my other question. That's other things that don't make sense. Players that should be retired still playing in this career mode. Oh, a block in front picked up there. Martinook and great chances. Everyone on their forehand for once. I don't understand how you have, from last year, they had the full presentation and the condensed options. It's not even an option this year. How do you remove that as an available change that you can make in the settings? How was that taken away? Why would you take that away from us? It's a step backwards in my opinion. It's been all Carolina to start this game. We've controlled the offensive possession. We've dictated play in that sense. We don't have a McDavid out here, but we do have a Stamkos and a Kucherov, and they tried to connect there. They did not successfully do that point. And our first shot in a long time, we just body it down in front of us. Yeah, that's tough. I tried to anticipate which way he was going to shoot it, and I got scored on by Hagel. With it forcing condensed presentation on us, we can't even see the goals that get past me as a goalie. I can't even see what happened. I mean, I know what happened. I pulled myself off the short side. I've never had good games in this building, but that was in NHL 22. This is a slightly different game, so hopefully it goes differently in this career mode. Oh my God, please just go over the net. We'll go figure that Tampa would be the first team on the board in this game, despite the pressure and the chances we've generated. I'm going to go and tell you, there's going to be some tough games before we get our overall rating bumped up. There are going to be some tough games. It's just a matter of just absorbing it, moving on, and living through it, if that makes sense. You got to get through the hard times before you can get to the good times. At least that's my rule with this series. And we're going to end the period like this. Not a bad period, really, not a bad period. We didn't see a ton of shots on our end. Unfortunately, let Hagel beat us on this weird play right here. He ended up creating a turnover, and yeah, I pulled myself right off the post. You can see it right there. Sucks because it's 1 goal on 4 shots, and it shouldn't be, but it's 1 goal on 4 shots. We can do a lot better than this. I don't think I want to see us put Tampa on the power play. Things will really start hanging in the balance once Tampa goes on a power play, because they're going to be very dangerous there. We saw how good Edmonton was when we put them on that 1 power play. And Kadri. Oh, man, a great feed to Steven Stamkos. I was even trying to move with it. It just felt like we moved so slow. That play happened in complete slow motion, and we didn't get there in time. I got to go back and do this in the instant replay. I have to go back and see this in the instant replay because I have no choice. Kadri with a backhand sauce. Pesci's stick does not even come close to stopping this. And I don't push. Actually, I thought I pushed, but I'm just kind of standing there watching it. I'm trying to move across, but it's way too late by the time. Yeah. Settle in. I have a feeling it could be one of those type of games. It could be easily one of those kind of games. We're going to have to stop a very good Tampa Bay team. Oh, my God. The rebound couldn't have gone to a more unfortunate area right there. Kadri wide open on the doorstep. I mean, I made the initial stop. I just didn't get any defensive help. I'm not in the mood for one of these types of games. Man, this shorter presentation style really takes you out of the game, actually. I find that it does take you out of the game. Sure, it cuts off a lot of unnecessary stuff, I guess, but I like having the full presentation. And again, it's deflected out of play. A broken stick. So what was Slavin doing? Slavin doesn't know what to do with the broken twig. Oh my God, that even could have gone in. This is why I haven't gotten but one start. It's because I'm not ready for this. And the EA knows it, but they kind of half-ass everything with this series. I don't know why they took away the option to send you down to play in the minors. You need time to build up your skills. I know that, sometimes people just want to get right straight to the NHL portion of the career, but it's nice to build it up slowly like that at the same time, where maybe you have a lower level of play that you can develop your overall rating and your skill set. Like I said, there's a huge difference in terms of the speed in the video game from junior to the NHL. The speed difference is actually noticeable, and it should be. That's realistic. But you need time to develop that, and it should be the same way where you go playing the AHL, where it's a slight step above, but it's not at this speed or this skill level, and you can be able to build yourself in your game as a goaltender. It would also add a lot of depth to the career mode if we could start out in the American League before we make our debut. It just makes you that much hungrier to build yourself up and make it to the top. The condensed version of the game would work really great for, say, online play. It doesn't work for a more immersive offline mode, and that's what Be a Pro is supposed to be. It's kind of supposed to be more of an immersive mode. You're supposed to immerse yourself in the career that you're trying to build up for your player. I'm getting my rant out of the way. Rant over, all right? Oh, look, I could rant about EA all day. I'm just going to try not to do it for this entire video. I made a couple of big saves in a row, and my team just keeps handing it right back over. All right, that was really calm looking. I like that from Stamkos, the save on Stamkos. Starting to play a little bit better now on this power play that Tampa has. I mean, my guys are kind of limiting everything to the outside. It allows me to make saves, simplify a little bit, get back in the game a little bit as well. Hagel, one of the goal scorers, we snatched that out of the air, and that'll be it for the penalty kill. We can get a defensive zone face-off at 5-on-5. Oh my God. And I can't get to that, so you guys are going to have to play smart here. They are whipping it around like crazy. Gangbusters out there for the Tampa Bay Lightning. What a great feed to Netches. Now let's create something off this rush play. There it is, Jarvis. And we've cut into the lead. It's a start. We needed that in a big way. His first of the season. We simmed so much of the season because I'm the backup. And that's just his first goal here in Season 1. Season 1 for me. Season 2 for Seth Jarvis. Goal support would be very helpful as we play out, the last period or so of this game. I know there's plenty of time left in the second, but I'm going to need some goal support along the way. We need to get back even. I need to stop this Tampa Bay attack. They're so good on the attack. They're shooting it from everywhere. Yeah, there we go. I knew that was going to be the shot. 900 save percentage games are going to be very difficult to achieve here in Season 1. Did we make a save there? I think we may have. And they're working it from the point, firing it all over the place. Pass it backdoor. Oh, he tried to get it. Back in front. Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi's had a great start to this little season. At least the game we played earlier in Edmonton, he played great in that game. Had 2 goals. Oh, I think we made a save there, did we? That was a tough one-time play. Oh, it's going to get waved off, though. Did he get this with the skate? I moved to the wrong side. I knew that there was going to be a backdoor feed, and you see I moved over and exposed the net on the glove side as I anticipated correctly, and then got a bad bounce. But it looks like this is going to be a good goal. I got my hopes up for a brief moment there. See, this is why we can't have nice things. I think I've been pulled. It doesn't say you've been pulled, but I've been pulled. Go figure. It was destined to happen. Pamela Chapman, ye of little faith. One bad game for a rookie 69 overall goaltender. And you think you're already dissing me. You couldn't even at me on social media. I don't know how I'm reading this. Someone must have tagged me in the post and said, hey, check this out. But yeah, you do need to get your eyes checked. Completed. I'll even pay for the eye exam. I'll pay for it. Oh, is it because I started did we win? We won the game against Tampa. And is it because I started the game even though Anderson came in relief? I don't know what happened. This game's all kinds of crazy. Maybe we didn't win and EA thinks we did. Oh no, the start on the road again in Florida. They're only going to start me on road games. And another start in Florida, but we'll get to that in the next recording.